Welcome to this week's Angel Messages. My name is Elizabeth Harper from sealwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. We're using Light Seer's tarot cards today for our messages. It felt right because it's the full moon in Gemini on Sunday, on the 15th, and that Gemini energy is very much about thought, but it's also two vibrations. You know, Gemini, it's the twins. So it's looking at maybe balance in your life, maybe the dark and light that is in your life, maybe things that you've pushed to the side. And there's just a sense of, with this lunar energy of, you know, it's interesting because I feel like celebration comes in with this, of course, because we're coming up to the holidays. But there's a real strong feeling of celebration that comes in with this lunar energy as well. So what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. I'm smiling because I can see lots of orbs suddenly going across my camera, which is sort of interesting. Before we get started, make sure you have my Healing with the Angels course. I feel like the orbs are reminding me of that. There's a link in the description, 3 things your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation that will really help you to connect with the healing vibration of your angels. Raise your frequency. There is also a link in my bio on Instagram, and if you're on neither of these places, you can't find it, then just go to my website, sealwithlove.com, and you'll find it there. Okay, let's get started. So, calling in the angels. What do they want us to know right now? I've been reading tarot cards for over 50 years. Time passes, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to choose a card that is for everyone, for all of us at this time. Let's see. 7 of Cups. I love that image. So it's kind of the message of, well, which one am I going to choose? Where am I going to go here? What's the best option? What's the best decision? I remember we would have a game called Snakes and Ladders. I think in the United States it's called something else. You know, you go up a ladder and you come down a snake. There's almost a sense of that in this image, and the cups all turn the other way. So you don't know what's there. You don't know what's waiting for you. And you're trying to figure out what is the best direction to take. Where is the gift? So if you imagine there's a magician and there's cups there and they're moving the cups around saying there's a gift under one of these cups, which one is it? And you're trying to figure it out. I feel like this is saying, okay, let's go with your intuition. What's the best course of action? Go with your intuition. What does your intuition say? Where are you being guided to at this time? So when I look at the cups as well, you know, cups are about your emotions. There is intuition that is within the cups as well. So this can be a very emotional time. But the 7 is a magical number. It has the balance of male and female with 3 and 4. And it's a number of surprises. It's Neptune. And Neptune has moved direct, thankfully, so there's more clarity that's in here too. So whatever your decision, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be okay. It's just go with your intuition. Where does your intuition guide you toward? Make that decision. And there's almost a sense that when you choose to open up that cup, then you can choose all the other ones as well. You're not losing out on anything. I feel like they're going to be there for you. What's your choice? What are you going to choose? And with the cups, it can be an emotional choice. So it might be that you're feeling, I really have to make this choice now. So I feel like the angels are saying, come into a place of peace before you make any decisions. Align yourself. Bring balance in, especially with that number 7. Bring balance in. Connect to the earth. And then ask for guidance. Ask for support from your soul. Love that. Okay, number one. Number one is the Knight of Cups, another cup energy. So we see here that someone's waiting with a bunch of roses and there's a horse in the background. And that horse almost feels like the horse is dreaming of being a unicorn. There's a love letter that's waiting there. So when I tune into this, the first thing is relationships. It's looking at all your relationships and really giving each one of them love, nurturing, support. See the magic in that relationship, and maybe see beyond where the relationship is now and look at the potential. What's waiting for you in that partnership? What's the possibility that could be there? What opportunities could lie ahead for you in this heart-to-heart connection? I also feel that the message with this is about inviting the universe to guide you to the relationships that will really support your heart, that will really support your vision of connection. So that may be a love relationship, it could be a business partnership, friendships, whatever that may be. So I feel the message here is about writing the love letter, creating intentions, really allowing the magic of that intention to drift up into the universe, into the heavens, and ask your angels for help with that as well. So intentional energy will draw to you where your heart and your mind are focused. So what are you putting into your heart and your mind at the moment about relationship? Love that. We've done one card. Oh, there's one that's like wanting to come out there. Let me just shuffle it again. Okay. Number two. Number two is Nine of Wands. So you see that image. She's standing behind a barrier, a boundary, and she's holding, it's like it's almost like a candle, isn't it? But it's really a stake with fire at the end of it. Wands are about fire, fire of creativity, fire of connection, fire of fertility, fire of new birth. But within this, maybe she's created these boundaries and then she's opened one up. And maybe she's using this one to light her way, to create a new path. And maybe now she's saying, you know what? I don't need these boundaries anymore. I don't need this. I can step forward. I can open up. I can shine a light. I can shine my light. I can connect to my creativity. I can connect to the light that is external, and yet it's also internal. It's a part of me. So she's creating a path forward, and she's only just begun. So often when we see this card, we think of those boundaries and think of, ways that we may feel persecuted in some respect. But I feel with her that she's opening up, and I feel with you that you're opening up, that your angels are saying it's okay. You use your light as your natural boundary, and that protects you, that supports you, guides you. So you can let down all of the other boundaries that are there, and that fire, maybe that you're angry sometimes and you realize that it's your boundaries that are creating that anger. You're pushing and resisting. And now it's time to open up. And maybe it's also time to connect with your creative energy. What can you create that will allow you to step out of limitation and into freedom? Ooh, I love that last message. I love when it comes through, it just flows through. It's easy. Number three. Number three is Temperance. Now, this is a major card, and you see, to me, this is the sun and the moon, and we're coming into that full moon. And I feel with this that it's saying, particularly with temperance, that it's about balance. It's about frugality sometimes, looking at your finances, because it's very much about checking out that you have enough and not putting too much out there. So there is a sense with the alchemy of temperance that it's just weighing things up at the moment. What's important to you? What do you need to focus on? What will support you? What will help you right now? And also, especially at this time of year, it's looking at how much am I spending? How much money am I putting out there? And I need to find the balance. Make sure that everything is in balance. Make sure that I'm feeling good about that. So it's not to say don't spend money. It's just to make sure that you feel safe and secure around how much is going out compared to how much is coming in. And I'm reflecting this around money, but it can also be love. How much love you're giving out and how much you're receiving in return. And it doesn't mean that you have to receive love from a particular person that you're giving love to. It's being open to receive from the universe, being open to receive from your friends, from your family, from the community, because you are giving. So it's finding balance within that. This is an angel. See the angel of temperance? And that angel is not coming all kind of fluffy. The angel's coming in a way that is very practical. And that's what I feel this card is. It's a practical energy. It's actually ruled by Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is a fire vibration, fiery. So just like the ones that we just had, it's that creativity. It's freedom. It's an expanded mind. So when you look at this card, what does it say for you? Maybe it says balancing your light and dark side. Maybe it says, you don't need to have so much. It's simplicity. It's time for simplicity. Or maybe it says that everyone in your life is an angel. And it's realizing that and knowing that, even though they may not look like it. It's another way of thinking of it, isn't it? Okay. I feel that's it. Love that. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. Thank you for sharing my work. I will see you next week. Angel blessings to you.